Hi, I'm John and welcome to the Jigsaw Puzzler. Today's puzzle is a Clementoni 500-piece puzzle simply called Stairs. It's in their Colour Boom collection range, and it depicts a spiral staircase in a variety of rainbow colours. I know there are some people out there who love doing rainbow puzzles, and I think if you were to try this one, I think you would enjoy this immensely. So it's a Clementoni puzzle, which means that it's a premium quality. The pieces are thick, they hold together nicely. It does have a slightly gloss finish, but not too bad in that regard. Yes, and quite thick pieces. It is ribbon cut, but does have a variety of piece shapes. They're not all exactly the same 2 in and 2 out pieces. Horizontally and vertically, there are quite a number of different piece shapes, and there are variations with the corners and the edges of those ribbon cut pieces as well, making this not an overly challenging puzzle, not too difficult. Being 500 pieces, it's a little bit smaller, so the challenge level is different than if this was a 1,000-piece puzzle. That would be quite difficult, I imagine. As I said, it depicts a spiral staircase with each of the stairs in rainbow colours. So pink, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, and back to pink again, all the way down. And on the landings between the stairs, we have brightly coloured, not quite rainbow coloured, possibly, yes, they might be a little bit rainbow coloured, checkerboard pattern tiles on the landing here, right down the bottom and around the edge here. There is a long handrail which spirals down, and it has wrought iron or cast iron decorative features in it, which are quite prominent at the top and disappear underneath the railing as the perspective changes. So it's a really simple image, really deceptively simple in some ways, but it's just a beautiful looking puzzle. Really vibrant colours that just simply pop out of the puzzle. Inside the box, there is a poster with the entire image on it, as well as the front of the box. So there are a couple of copies of the image. This puzzle, I competed last weekend at the New South Wales State Speed Puzzle Championships in Sydney. I had to travel a long way from my small country town to go and compete, and I competed in the individual and the pairs, and this was the puzzle for the pairs. My puzzle partner and I participated in the pairs, and this was the puzzle we were given. It looked a bit daunting at first when we tipped the pieces out of the box, because there is so much going on. It is so busy. Doing this as an individual for the purposes of this recording was a lot easier than doing it, in some ways, than doing it under speed puzzling conditions, under pressure and timed and as fast as you can possibly go. I know that the way we tackled it at the competition is different than the way I tackled it here, and I would probably change the way that I did it in competitions in future if this puzzle came up, which it probably won't. So under speed puzzle conditions, we came 14th in the state, which we're very, very pleased about. We wanted to make top 20, and we're very happy with 14th. 10th place was only 3 minutes ahead of us, so we were quite close to the top 10, which we're not disappointed about. We are very, very happy with our result. All right, so how did we tackle this? As a speed puzzle, we tackled this. We did a full flip, and we sorted by pattern. Sorting by colour is really challenging because, let's say we take pink. You have some pink handrail here, you have a pink step here, a pink step here, the spiral pink handrail here, small pink step and one over here, and then you have lots of pink in the checkerboards. So I think sorting by colour would not have helped, but we did sort by pattern. So we sorted the checkerboard pieces, we pulled them out, and my puzzle partner worked on those, while I started to work on the railing here. Actually, I found it difficult to get started, to be honest. The pieces were so busy and I felt so pressurized that I found it difficult to get a start. So what I ended up doing was this small area here of reddish brown of the wall underneath the stairs, and I found all of those pieces, not many of them, about 10, and just started with that because it was a flat, blank, small area, achievable, and I got it together fairly quickly. And then I could work my way up to the railing. And I could see pieces of the railing with orange behind them, yellow behind them, green behind them, blue behind it, checkerboard behind it. So I could work out where along the railing different pieces might have gone. And then, of course, the railing itself changes colour. On the way down, it starts off as red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, and then pink at the bottom. So once I was able to do that, I did start to piece together some of the edge here and this railing section and work my way down the railing. I think what we should have done was done the edge first on this. I would have been happy for my partner to do the checkerboard sections because she was working quite well at that. And I should have perhaps done the edge because what we weren't confident about was the size of the puzzle. Doing it individually here for this video, I did the edge first and this brown section here, and that worked really, really well. I was able to put the edge together reasonably quickly. You'll see in the video, I think I only took about an hour and 15 minutes to do this entirely on my own, and I wasn't racing, I was taking my time. So I do think that my partner putting the checkerboard floors together was a good strategy, and I think I should have done the edge because then the checkerboards fit quite closely with each other, and then we could have easily gone, one of us done the railing, which probably would have been me, and she would have worked on the rainbow stairs. However, that being what it was, we did it how we did it. So you really have to pay attention on this one to the gradations of colour. So we've got to the railing here with the wrought iron patterns, scroll work sort of leaf patterns, and they are red up at this point here, and then they go yellow, and then they're green. So you can, if you concentrate on what the railing looks like, then see what colour it is behind it. So we've got a yellow railing with pink behind it. We've got yellow railing with checkerboard behind it. We've got orange railing here. We've got red railing with all different colours behind it. And just, if you make the observation about the changes in colours, you can see where different pieces go. I could sort the pieces or just collect the pieces that had red railing in them. And so once the railing was done and the checkerboard was done, that's what I did in the time lapse. You'll see that. I did the little brown bit, the checkerboard and the railing, and worked my way around. And then it becomes really easy actually to find this railing here that spirals down in different colours. And that's because you end up with this solid coloured stripe that you can follow around. So I was able to pick out various pieces of that and just build the railing. And once you have the railing built, the areas that are just purely stairs are actually quite small. Because you've got the edge here and the railing coming here, none of these pieces, none of these stairs here are purely colour on their own until you get down to the purple and the pink. So all of that gets done with the edge and the railing. This side here, if you've got the edge and the railing and the brown section here, you've got a little block of maybe 3 pieces per colour that go across there. Very, very simple. Here in the middle, you've got probably a bank of maybe 12 or 15 pieces that are purely just the stairs. And the smaller the steps get, well, you don't get any pieces that are purely the colour of the stairs. Well, sorry, you get one piece there that's only got steps on it with no part of the railing. So it does actually become easier the further down the stairs you go. This is a beautiful puzzle. It's really, really vibrant, colourful. It's not the sort of puzzle that I would normally choose for myself, but I'm really pleased that I've done it. Very, very happy to have been given this puzzle as part of that competition. So I'm quite pleased to have done it the second time, once with my partner and once just on my own. It's just a lovely puzzle, and one that is quite straightforward. Well, not straightforward, it's quite relaxing to do as an individual puzzle. I just sat here quite happily yesterday putting this together, and it didn't take me as long as I expected it might. All right, so I have taken a time lapse of my individual effort for this. I don't have any recording of the speed puzzling, but I do have the recording time lapse of my individual effort putting it together yesterday for this program. So if you'd like to watch the time lapse, if you want to click like and subscribe, leave a comment below, and thank you for watching.